Hello, welcome to Todd Miller TV. I want to talk about private money and what to expect when getting a private money loan. Now, some of you probably don't understand the difference, so I'm going to give you an idea of what that means. Public money is considered like a bank or the federal government is lending you money, and they typically do it based on a credit score, your income, and a bunch of other things. And they have these risk models built, and they use your credit score and everything to give you an interest rate. They've measured how much risk is involved in you not making your payments, and then they can figure out. So when you look online or you see these ads that say, hey, 3.5%, 4%, whatever, that's what it's based on, is the best qualified borrower. But there are people out there who either you just got foreclosed or you're about to get foreclosed, and you otherwise have probably good credit, except for your credit score is now probably dirt because you haven't made a payment on your house, and of course that's been reported to all the reporting agencies. So there's this group of people out there, and they're just private investors. They could be investment groups, individuals, hedge funds, whoever. And what they're doing is they're loaning money directly to people with really bad credit. Now, you're probably saying, well, why would they loan to me if I'm not a very good credit risk? Well, this is why. A couple things have to happen first. First of all is they're not loaning you like 100% loan. So if you go buy a house that's $100,000 in value, they won't loan you $100,000. They're going to only loan you probably 80% or less of that money. So maybe they'll give you 60, 70, 80 grand. They want to see down payment money. And the reason they want to see the down payment money is because they want to make sure that the loan, there's enough room in there that if you stop making payments, they can take back the house and sell it and get their money back that they've lent, at least their money back. So they have to have a margin to do that. So expect that. Expect a loan to value of not 100%, not 97%, or an FHA type loan. The other thing to expect is points up front. A lot of times they'll say, well, we'll give you the loan, but you have to put 20% down of your own money into the deal that goes to pay the seller. Plus, we want 5 points or 5%. So if you're buying a $100,000 house, they may want $5,000 up front that they get. You just give them. That way, that mitigates some of that risk. If they have to foreclose and take the house back, they only get $75,000 back. They still come out about equal. Okay. The other thing you're going to get, the last thing to expect, is a higher than average interest rate. I mean, don't be surprised to see 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, whatever percent that's a bigger interest rate. You may even find out that it still makes more sense to buy at a high rate than rent because the payment's still going to be less. So the next question you're probably wondering is, where do you find private money? That's a good question. We don't have a private money lender. We typically haven't dealt with that. That's going to be something that I think you'll see more and more of, is these mortgage companies, investment groups out there. The best thing to do is this. If you know or have a mortgage professional you work with, they probably know somebody. So I would go to somebody in that business. Real estate here in Nevada is kind of split. We have real estate over here and lending over here, and we don't intermix the two. So go to your lender and say, hey, for private money lending, who do I find? Like, who can give me a loan if I put a whole bunch of money down, and and what kind of deal can I get? So that's sort of my recommendation. But there is private money you can get. People say, oh, I just got foreclosed, I can't buy a house. Totally not true. You can always find money. It's just you have to be willing to pay whatever the other person is willing to lend it to you for. Anyway, I thought I'd do an update on that. That is my update for today, and hope to see you on another video. Thanks.